guys, welcome to another video. My name is Adrina if you are new here, and I upload beauty content weekly here on my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Jessup makeup brushes that I found on Amazon. I'm going to be going through my makeup routine, using the brushes, letting you know my thoughts, and what I think of the brand. So if you're interested, continue watching. Here's what the packaging looks like. I purchased two sets. This one includes 25 pieces. Some are for the face and some are eye brushes. They come in this plastic with the brand's name on it, and inside each brush is individually wrapped. It also includes this little sheet of paper telling about the brushes, how to clean them, customer care, and whatnot. The bigger brushes have a mesh type net around them to keep the hairs from bending or getting misshaped while being shipped. The smaller brushes just come in the plastic by itself. Each brush is labeled with the number and the type of brush that it is. So like for instance a concealer brush, so you know exactly what to use it for. So I think that's cool for beginners. This set costs $36.43 and the price varies depending on which color you choose your brushes to be. This next set has 15 brushes specifically for the eyes, and it has the same packaging as the larger set. This one costs $17.43, and just like the first set, if you go with a different color, the price may be a little more or a little less. Okay, so I've done nothing except pencil in my brows. I want to try and use the majority of the brushes. That way I can give you a proper review and a thorough feel of what I really think about these. So starters, I like the way they look. I think they're really pretty. I got the rose gold and the white. They do have other options. There was black and gold, black and silver, black on black. I just picked these. So they are very soft. I like that about them. They're very lightweight. So if that is a problem for you, I know some people like the heavier filling brushes, they feel like that's more quality. It's all up to you. As long as the bristles are quality, I feel like it's good for me. But you can hear they're a little bit hollow and they're very, very light. And these are the biggest brushes and they're really light. So first I want to fill in my brows with a little bit of powder, and I'm going to use this 312 detailed liner brush. I just seen that they had, this is a brow liner brush, so I'm guessing that would be what this is used for, but I use a littler one for my brows, just so that way when it comes to the tail of the brow, I can get it precise. So, okay, some of these brushes I have doubles of because the main pack, the bigger one, came with some face brushes and it came with some eye brushes, but I got a separate eye brush set on the side because I'm just that person that likes extra eye brushes because I like to do eyeshadow. So like for instance, I got two cream shader brushes, one from each pack, which that's okay with me. Sometimes I use the brushes for different things, not what they are intended to be used for. So I'm going to use this cream shader to apply some concealer under the brows. I'm going to go in with the concealer buffer to apply concealer to the rest of my eyelid. I'm really loving how soft these are. I have a couple of Morphe brushes, and they can like poke my eye sometimes. I guess it depends on the type of brush that it is. I'm pretty sure all of these are synthetic. They feel very soft. (105) Luxe Highlight. I have a BH Cosmetics brush that this is similar to. Matter of fact, this whole kind of vibe that these brushes are giving me are comparable to the BH Cosmetics brushes, which I do love. I do have a couple like this brush. There is nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to get new brushes. It's been about 5 years since I've upgraded my brushes. I do have a ton, but it's because I accumulated them over the years, and now I just felt like it was time for me to get new ones, and I wanted them to match. But yes, these are very, very similar. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Ablaze Eye Palette. It's really pretty warm colors. I want to try, let's see, I got a Luxe Soft Definer and a Luxe Crease, Luxe Petite Crease. I'm loving how they have the same style of brush, just going in different sizes, because sometimes I'll love a brush and like an entire brush collection or set only comes with one of them, and I'm like, oh, why can't I just get this in different sizes? And look at this big one, then it gets smaller. If you love eyeshadow, you love doing different techniques, you need brushes like this, several, so that way you're not going, oh, I only have one of these and this is my favorite to blend in the crease, and then boom, I got it dirty, and now the next time I want to do my eyes, I have to wash my brushes all over again. You'll just have several on hand. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this all over shader, this color, just a nude, to put all over the eye. These brushes are so soft. So I'm gonna take a Luxe Crease brush, the 228. I guess I'll do pink. I'll go in with this. Take the 231 crease. I'm gonna take the brown. This is a nice precision brush. I'm gonna just take that same brush that I applied in the crease with no extra product, and I'm gonna just flick this inward. Okay, I'm gonna take more of that pink shade, the same brush, just deepen this up. I'm gonna take the 221 soft crease. This one's a little bit bigger, and I'm just gonna go back in with this nude shade to just blend this out. I'm not gonna do too drastic of a look or anything. I just wanted to do something where I can use multiple brushes. Went in with this Smokey shader, 234, and this shimmery pink. I'm going to use my finger to get more pigmentation on the lids. I don't really think it's the brush's issue, just sometimes certain shadows pick up better with your fingers. Mostly shimmery. Yeah. Going back in with the Petite Crease Brush, the 231, in that dark brown again. Kind of lost it with the blending. I'm going to take some of this color. Alright, so they applied very nicely. I think that they are all really good quality so far, all the eye brushes. I'm going to move on to the face brushes now. I'm going to be using the 125 stippling brush. I usually apply my primers with my hands, but for the sake of this video, I will be applying it with this brush. Yeah, these definitely feel like BH Cosmetics brushes, which are great brushes, by the way. When I was browsing online to get new brushes, I actually went to their site first. But I wanted to replace all my old brushes, and I needed a bunch of them, and so that's why I chose to look on Amazon, because I was like, there has to be like ones that come with everything that I need in it. BH Cosmetics has a lot of different sets that you can get, and they all are in different colors, and I didn't want to get like 5 sets in all different colors just to get all the brushes that I needed in them. I try to find something with everything that I know that I'm going to need or I'm going to use, so that way it's not a waste. And I couldn't. It's like they would have half of what I did want and then half of what I wasn't going to use anyway, so I didn't want to purchase that. But I ended up finding these ones, and all I needed to get with these two separate, and I like that they match. Sometimes the same brands, they don't sell all of the same sets to match in color schemes. A lot of times the theme changes, and I like my stuff to match. So I'm going to try the 104, the flat one. This is very comparable to a Sigma brush that I had in the past, plus BH Cosmetics also does have a brush like this. This is a very common brush. So see my BH Cosmetics number 2. They're both kind of like, this one's a little bit shorter, a little bit fatter, this one's a little bit longer, a little bit narrow, but they're the same kind of weight. I also purchased one of those little pans that you can set your foundation on while you're applying it, so that way you don't have to put it in the back of your hand. But it hasn't come in yet, so still waiting on that. I usually use a sponge because brushes give you fuller coverage, and I'm just not a full coverage gal. I feel like the older I get, the more natural I like my makeup looking. It just doesn't accentuate the fine lines and pores and wrinkles and all of that that you get from aging. But for the sake of this video, you will see how this applies. I already tried the concealer buffer, the 142 for my lids. This one says Face Shape 110. It's like the same style but slightly bigger. So I'm gonna just use this one for the concealer, see how I like it. The difference concealer makes, and I'm not even done. definitely gonna get my sponge because it's a lot right now. It's a lot. Thing to do with the way the brushes apply, I think they were great. They put max amount of the product onto my face. I just am needing a little less coverage. Okay, now that I took off the excess, let's go in with their powder brush and set the face. Just go back in with the highlighting brush. This is what I use to set my concealer on my eyelids. I use that to set my under eyes. Now that we've set the face, let's go into the bronzer. So I'm going to use the Luxe Face Definer 101. Woo! Look at that pigment. So you really don't need to use a lot of product when you are using these brushes. I know I have some brushes that really soak up my product and I'll have to like go in and use a ton for it to show up on my face, but these don't seem to be absorbing anything. I mean, they just transfer. They just go from the pan to the brush to the face. You know what I think it is too? A lot of my brushes that do soak up are the black bristles. I don't know the difference between them, but the white bristles on different brushes, for some reason, they disperse the product evenly. And even these, the ones from this brand that come with the black, they go white on the top. So it's like not even a full black bristle brush. They're all thinner at the top, and I don't know what the difference between them is, honestly, but I have a bronzing brush that I have to like go ham inside my bronzer just to get it on there and then put on my face. And then even then, like right now, I don't feel like I need any more bronzer with those two sides done, where when I have my other bronzer brush, I'm like going in and I have to like build it up. So that's a plus for me. This fluffy face brush, this little cute shaped one, and I'm gonna go in some contour powder. Do you see that? Do you see that? Very nice. Like I said, I got doubles of some, so this is another concealer buffer, the 142 that I used to buff concealer on my lids before I set them. This is another one, but a clean one. I'm going to use that to contour my nose. These brushes. This petite stippling brush, I'm gonna try this out to apply the highlighter. I usually apply my highlight with a stippling brush normally, so sheer cheek for some blush. considering how these brushes have been performing, I am going to dab some of that off. I don't want too much blush. You see that? Look at all that came off. It still applied a good amount. 223 Petite Eye Blender. Going in with the first pink shade. .226 Smudger. I'm going to take the dark brown. I'm going to take that same Petite Eye Blender brush that I went in first with, and then I'm going to just take the nude shade. Now I'm going to Detailed Shader 237. Look how cute this is. I really like this little brush. Just by the looks of it, it's going to be a great inner corner highlight. I know it. I know it. I have high hopes. Okay. Sorry, scrounging around. That little palette didn't have any bright inner corner highlight color. Yes. Perfect. What's that little area? Perfect. I like the way this one's flat. Super nice. Let's add a little highlight. Cute, cute. I'm gonna go back in with the powder brush that I set my face with. The pressed powder, and I'm just going to buff this all over the face to blend everything. Let me put on some lashes and I will be right back. And we're back at the end of this video. My final thoughts. I really like these brushes. They are so nice. They are quality in my opinion. Maybe not something you would get from like a high-end brand, but definitely a good brand. Again, I really do think these are very comparable to the BH Cosmetics brushes. I like that they have a selection of colors and it's not just one color in this particular set. I think all the brushes are very, very soft, very great application out of all of them. For the eyes and for the face. I'm so glad that I purchased these. You need to get brushes, you're trying to build your collection, you need a lot of them and you need it on a budget. I think these are a great purchase. I like to be bougie on a budget. I love getting things on sale. I love good deals. So if you are that type of person as well and you are building your beauty collection, or you just want to replace all your old ones like I did, I really recommend these Jessup brushes. If you do have any questions or if I didn't answer anything in this video, please leave a comment down below. Ask me anything you need to know. I will be happy to provide the information for you. I will link the Amazon link that I got them from. They do have detailed pictures and names of each individual brush that is included in each set. I know they do have other sets, other colors, other kinds. These are just particular sets that I purchased, and yeah, I'm very happy with them. I give them a 2 thumbs up. I recommend them. They're really good. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that notification bell. I will see you in my next video.